Hello, I'm Rick Armstrong and I am a presenter for the Vinyl Show here at Colne Radio FM 106.6 and online www.colneradio.com, and this is a brief overview of the studio for today's teaching session. As you can see right in front of me is the microphone. That is what we speak into. Down here you will see is the mixing desk. This is where all the audio equipment goes into, such as the CD decks, the vinyl turntable, and the auxiliary points, which are somewhere over here. And that's for anyone that has any mobile phone or tablet or something like that, which can output. The music can be outputted to the mixing desk and broadcast live. As you can see over here is our clock. That's for anyone that wants to read the news, or it's useful to have a clock. Every studio has a clock. And if you look down here, you can see that is our station playlist editor where all the tracks go out. Now you'll almost see a series of bands here which are red, green and yellow. Now the red is the last track that was played, okay? And if you look at the green here, it's the track that's playing now, and it is called If That Ain't Country with Western Red. That's the program. It's a syndicated program. Sometimes not every single program here on Colne Radio is live, but certainly what I'll be doing a bit later will be live, and we'll give you a demonstration of that. Now, what is in yellow here, as you can see, if I just move the camera a bit closer, that's going to be the next track. So that will be down here somewhere. So again, If That Ain't Country with Western Red 5, and that's at 24 minutes and 22 seconds. That's a little bit difficult to explain, but what I will do is I'll explain it when I do one of my tracks as well, because this is obviously a syndicated show. But as you can see, there's the turntable right in front of you, and that's what I will be playing my records on, and my record player will be outputted to the mixing desk here, which is this device here. And you'll notice there's some sliders or faders. Some studio people call them faders, sliders, same thing. And each of these faders here represent the different components that go into the studio. The PC, which is the main thing, that's always up because that's what's broadcast live all the time, 24 hours. If you look here, you've got mic 1, mic 2 and mic 3, and they represent these mics all around here, these microphones. So I always use mic 1, that's the main one here, as you can see. There you go, it says mic 1 there. CD1 and CD2, they're your decks here, CD1, CD2, and obviously the auxiliary is for your record player as well. So it's a brief overview of what we do here in the studio. It's only a small place. As you can see here, these are sponge, all made of foam, and that's soundproofing, because obviously when we're playing music we don't want to upset the neighbours as such, so it's always good to have that. And plus, acoustically, when you're speaking into these what you call diaphragm microphones, I'll explain that a little bit later, you don't want lots of bounce back. If you were in a hall or a cathedral, you'd get a lot of echo, whereas in here it's important that carpeting and soundproofing is available. I'm not quite sure what else there is to show you. If we come round here, this is the other side of the studio. This is usually where the guests sit, and that way we can speak opposite rather than sort of adjacent to one another. You speak opposite to them, and then that will give you an idea just how how we do things here. And then we have our notice board up here, and that's for look me, my vinyl show up there. That's another engineer. Well, we all are engineers. That's the back room. That's by a chap called Rob Perfect. He's another presenter. Again, he's got a poster up there. So it's usually common courtesy to shout out each other's shows as well. And any other notices, anything, local events you can plug, advertising, sponsorship and things like that. This bit here is the training area. I've got all my junk on there, but that bit there is the training area. So any students that come in that are wanting to learn the ropes about radio broadcasting, that's what they can do as well. Okay, Thank you.